Tuesday, August 30th. We got 2 days. Today's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, by 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern time. You got to cut 26 more players. So the very first cut took place. Cornerback Kader Hollman, who a vet guy that's been around for a while, and this is kind of what you're going to see. Vet guys get released first as a courtesy, usually, to give them the opportunity or to give other teams the opportunity to see if there's a spot for him. He's been around the league for a while. Now, it was interesting with Kader because he was up and down. That was the problem with Kader. His good play, special teams, he was great. His corner play, he'd get a pass defense, he'd get a really nice run stop, but then he'd get burnt or pass interference. And so for Kader, it's just consistency. He didn't have it. But he was taking a lot of reps with the ones. He started a couple of the preseason games. Like, they wanted to see if he could overtake Ambry Thomas. And I do not believe it is a coincidence, and we'll jump to this a little bit later, but guess who started practicing today? Ambry Thomas. And so the fact that he started practicing again allowed them to release Kader Hollman. And I thought that was important. And, let's go back real quick. This is a clip from a while ago. Kyle Shanahan talking about the injury to Thomas and kind of what that meant.
I just want to see them battle to make the team. The same with DMO, same with all those guys. I mean, after, our starting 2 guys, and we got some guys really competing, and that could go anyway. I know Ambry wants to get out there and compete, but unfortunately he hasn't been healthy. I mean, he tried as hard as he could to go last week. He definitely couldn't, and that's pretty obvious because he hasn't been able to go this week too. So he'll hold out hope. We'll hold out hope that he can get a chance versus Houston. But unfortunately, he's been hurt right now.
And that was an issue. And if he didn't get healthy, the best ability, it's availability. If you're a bubble roster guy dealing with an injury, don't expect to make it. That's just the sad reality of the NFL. And I hate it because they get injured, going all out for their team and doing everything they can to make this team, and you get penalized for it if you're not back. And so, yeah, that sucks. So Kader Hollman's out. Ambry Thomas back in. He's not the only corner that's back, baby. Probably the biggest news of the day. Charvarius Ward. What's up, Mark? I love it. Charvarius Ward is back too. He's practicing. He was out for a minute. Pretty much the entire preseason, he wasn't practicing. He started like the first week and was incredible. Definitely looked like one of the best players on the field, no doubt about it. He just struggled. And it's nice that he finally got to the point where he's back out there. That's great news. So if you need something to make you feel better about life, your 49ers, I don't know, serotonin perhaps after that Texans game, Charvarius Ward's back. Manuel Mosley was back last week. So it's looking very likely that you're going to have your number 1 and number 2 corners to start the season, which is great. That's great news. So he's back. Love that. He's not the only one that's back. And Elijah Mitchell, running back 1. You mean to tell me you get cornerback 1 and running back 1 on the same day? Almost like they had a plan. Almost. Now, it's not even, again, let's go back to the head coach. Whenever he was asked about Elijah Mitchell's timetable, let's see where he was at on the truth-telling table.
On schedule. We won't get him this week, but things are looking to have him back for week 1.
Yeah, he told the truth. Things are looking like it. So he's practicing. So now you got running back 1. Now you've got cornerback 1. And I think those cuts, they're going to be coming through, especially at that running back position, because now that you're getting Elijah Mitchell back, yeah, we've said repeatedly that the running back room usually takes care of itself with injuries, meaning you don't have to worry too much about cutting if you have too many guys, because somebody's going to get hurt in the preseason. It almost happens every single year. And yeah, the number 1 guy dealing with the hamstring strain, but man, he's got 13 days to get ready to go. I ain't worried about Mitchell at all now, which means those back end bubble guys, Trey Sermon, Jermichael Hasty, Jordan Mason, those guys, that's going to make it easier to move off those bubble guys. That's just the sad reality of this. And, I did my 53-man roster projection a couple days ago, and I didn't have Jordan Mason making it. And it breaks my freaking heart. Again, I want him to make it. I would keep him. If I was the coach, I would. But part of me says they won't, which pisses me off.